Hi, welcome back to Luxury Realm. Today we are introducing you the best 10 quickest warrior jets on the planet. Kindly note that this rundown is requested simply by maximum velocity of these warrior jets. IT doesn't consider different factors like mobility, age, or convenience. Moreover, this rundown just holds back contender airplane that are as of now in help. Partake in the video. Number 10. McDonnell Douglas F-4 Ghost II. The Ghost is one of the most well-known cold conflict jets. While it has been resigned by the greater part of its administrators, the Flying Corps of Turkey, Greece, South Korea, Iran actually fly the aircraft. The F-4 apparition laid out upwards of 16 world air records all during its underlying help years. Some of them were not broken until the mid-1970s. On November 22, 1961, during Activity Skyburner, a changed F-4 Ghost II arrived at a record speed of 2,585 km each hour. Number 9. Lockheed Martin F-22 Raptor. The F-22 is the main fifth-age contender and the main secrecy airplane to be remembered for this rundown. Less than ever constructed and the sort has never been exported, the U.S. Flying Corps remains its just administrator. In spite of being extremely quick at high heights, a considerable lot of the more established jets on this rundown can scarcely break the sound wall while flying low. However, the F-22 is unique. It can fly quicker than Mach 1.2 at drift level and arrive at high rates even with full combat hardware, which doesn't make extra drag due being put away in inward weapons sounds. Number 8. Israel Airplane Ventures KFIR. The KFIR is an Israeli move-up to the Dassault Delusion V. This airplane is as of now worked by Colombia, Sri Lanka, and the confidential military partnership Textron. There are a few clashing reports that demonstrate that the KFIR's maximum velocity is a more unassuming Mach 2. Moreover, since the current KFIR airframes are very old, quite possibly the airplane can never again accomplish these velocities. In any case, a significant part of the accessible data shows that the KFIR's maximum velocity is Mach 2.3. It additionally proposes that the model has likely arrived at this speed before. Number 7. Mikoyan MiG-29. Planned in the Soviet Association as a lighter partner to the Sukhoi Su-27 and a reaction to the F-16, the MiG-29 has been generally sent out and is right now in the stock of Russia, Ukraine, North Korea, Poland, India, and numerous different nations. Notwithstanding frequently being depicted as an opponent to the F-16, the MiG-29 for the most part played out the job of point protection interceptor and, in that capacity, had a generally little reach and high velocity. The airplane has a few constraints, however, and it can't go supersonic while conveying a fuel tank. Number 6. Grumman F-14 Tomcat. The F-14 is the world's most memorable fourth-age contender stream, planned essentially as a maritime warrior for the U.S. Naval Force. Resigned by the Naval Force for the F-18, the F-14 is presently worked by just the Islamic Republic of Iran aviation-based armed forces. The F-14 is outfitted with two fly motors which assist it with accomplishing a maximum velocity of Mach 2.34 and was in more than 30 years, spreading the word about it quite possibly of the best fly warrior on the planet. A few reports propose a perfect F-14 could arrive at a much higher speed of Mach 2.5, albeit this guarantee has not been affirmed. Number 5. Mikoyan Gurevich MiG-23. One more swing-wing warrior, the MiG-23 was planned in the mid-1960s and is as yet worked by North Korea, Syria, Ethiopia, and a few different nations. Worked as an interceptor, the MiG-23 is definitely less flexibility than fresher fourth-age streams and has moderately unfortunate low-elevation execution. By and by, it was an incredibly refined fly for the last part of the 60s and stays one of the most notable Soviet airplane of the Chile War. Its greatest speed of Mach 2.35 additionally implies it would be challenging to surpass. Number 4. Sukhoi Su-27. The Su-27 is one of the most broadly worked airplane in the world. A number of models got from the Su-27 have frequently been depicted as having maximum velocities between Mach 2 and Mach 2.35, albeit the latest variations are probably not going to be as quick. It additionally flaunts an amazing reach and great mobility in flight, implying that it has participated in a wide range of sorts of missions throughout the long term. Dissimilar to some other fourth-age streams, the Su-27 can't arrive at Mach 1.2 at drift level and with outside arms. Its maximum velocity is likewise altogether lower. Number 3. McDonnell Douglas F-15 Bird. Presumably quite possibly of the most notable U-made airplane, the stream was created as a reaction to the MiG-25 Interceptor. While the Bird is somewhat more slow than the airplane it was intended to equal, the American stream compensates for this by likewise having enormous, low-speed mobility. Because of its low weight and high wing region, the F-15 is unbelievably deft. It can make difficult maneuvers without losing any speed. This makes it ideal for dogfight circumstances as well, similar to a famous fascination at flying demonstrations all over the planet. Regardless of the base model being over 50 years of age, the F-15 is still underway as an unfathomably redesigned F-15EX No. 2. Mikoyan MiG-31. The MiG-31 is quite possibly of the most established stream still in activity today. It was intended to be a more easy-to-understand variant of the MiG-25, which was hard to fly at low heights. In correlation, the MiG-31 is truly steady at such levels as well as being similarly as cheerful at high heights too. Because of its plan, it isn't so nimble as numerous different planes on our rundown, and spotting on radar is simple. Notwithstanding, it is furnished with a fearsome ordnance, including some lengthy reach rockets. At a maximum velocity of Mach 2.83, it positively is an extremely great fly. Nonetheless, regardless of numerous modernizations, the airplane has issues that seriously limit its speed. Number 1. Mikoyan Gurevich MiG-25. Planned in the last part of the 1960s, the MiG-25 was apparently the most dreaded contender stream of the virus war and is liable for the U.S. scrambling to foster the F-15. Unbelievably, this plane was hypothetically fit for arriving at rates of basically Mach 3.2, however the maximum velocity was restricted to Mach 2.83 to forestall any motor harm from delayed running at higher speeds. In any case, hypothetically, the MiG-25 remaining parts, the world's quickest warrior stream,